Hello everyone, SimValera is here and welcome to the beginning of something new, something that is called City Skylines. Let's design, because that is what we are going to do here. Not just playing, but designing a beautiful, hopefully, city. And I would love if you will join me on this journey as we go. Now, at first I would like to show you that we don't have to deal with small maps anymore, yay! So I purchased a lot of these 2x2 tiles, and here's the map. It is called Islands, I believe. It is in the game already, you can try it by yourself. And I will start off by demolishing this highway intersection and placing the one that I got from the Steam shop that I really love. I've never used the Steam workshop before, but yeah, I fell in love with it. It's great. It's very handy, very useful. Now I plop this new interchange. It has two bridges above the roundabout. I think it looks great. And the reason why I had to replace it, because I want the connections to make connections to both sides. You see, we have places on one side and on the other side of the highway, and here I demolish another part of the highway because you can never have too few intersections, I guess. Yeah, so I'm placing this one, and I think that, you know, I have this plan that I played for some time, so I think on one side we're gonna have like a huge big city with high-rise buildings, and on the other side maybe like a small countryside with farming and, like, you know, little village with a suburban area and whatnot. And here now I replace the highway roads to the just standard city ones, so that way we can easily connect, because I don't want to use highway roads inside the city. And now let's take a look at our natural resources, and as you can see we've got some fertile land actions. It's on the bottom of the screen right now, and some forests and a lot of oil actually. Yeah, much oil. Definitely gonna be playing around with oil industry then, I guess. And so now let's connect this highway roundabout, I guess, on this side. And usually when I, you know, build a city, I try to, and I think many do as well, start with small little houses and little shops and little neighborhoods, and then as we go, you know, we create this huge downtown area, metropolis, whatever. But this time I've decided, hey, let's try and do it another way, and like vice versa, and start with the very busy downtown area. So why not? Now I make this, that's why I make this huge roundabout with 6 lanes. I don't even know if it is necessary though. Like 6 lanes really, but yeah, why not? Looks cool. And right now I will just try to make a cool looking grid. Not the grid, just a cool road layout. Though, yeah, I don't think there will be that much of grid, you'll see. And so I connect the 2-lane roads to this roundabout as well, because it is a huge roundabout, so I don't think it will be much of an issue to have so many roads connected to it. And because I want to somehow still manage the traffic well, because even though we are in a sandbox mode, if you couldn't tell already, everything is unlocked and we have unlimited amount of money, just because it is a less design series, so We don't have, city can function not that good, but it has to look great and be beautiful. And because I don't want much problems with traffic, I'm still thinking about how should I place these roads, and I didn't want to make a intersection right away as we go off the highway interchange. So I'm putting the one-way 2-lane roads, if that makes sense. You see, it's like a square but with diagonal roads. Yeah. So the first roads that are connected to the 6-lane road after the interchange. I hope you understand what I mean. Anyway, so not sure if this will work out though. I think it should, but we'll see. Only the time will tell. So I'm connecting the roads, and yeah, here's the layout. In the future, I'm sure we'll have more of a standard grid-like layout and roads going 90 degrees to each other. But for now, at first, I wanted to make something interesting, because then as we go, we need to be more practicable, I guess. And what I'm doing now, please don't mind it, because I will get rid of it. I was still trying to understand how should I work this out, because it's harder to work with diagonal roads, and you're trying to make both a cool looking layout, yet to win as much space as you possibly can. So yeah, this was a thing, this triangle inside, and then because of this, you see how many intersections were created. I didn't like it, and sooner or later I will get rid of it. You see, I'm already starting. No, I'm not. And yeah, as you can see, I'm trying to win as much space as possible, so it is required to have, I believe, 4x4 squares for a building or something like that. So I was trying to think, you see I connected, and there are 6 intersections. This is not okay. And I tried to delete this and still was looking and trying to persuade myself into liking it. And but still, you see, you can see that I'm trying to make this city both look good and function somehow. So I was still connecting this, and yep, now it's gone. Finally. I just don't like it. Sometimes you get ideas, sometimes you think they may work out, then you look at them and nah, just nah. And then I replaced the 2-lane roads with 4-lane ones, just because, I don't know, I guess I expect a lot of traffic to be there. Hopefully there will be. And with these triangles inside layout that I got rid of just now, this way I tried to make as less intersection as possible to the 6-lane roads, because it's just stupid to put a roundabout in the middle of the city and then lots of intersections right before the cars will reach the roundabouts, so no one will ever use it, because there are a lot of other shortcuts. And even though I haven't seen how the traffic functions here, but from my SimCity experience, I know that the citizens of these cities are not that smart as you wish they were. So yeah. And then I was trying to put this square there, something went not as I expected it to be in terms of you know, making it all somewhat 90 degrees, and I was still trying to win some space. But anyways, connected another road, and it just didn't look right. You see these angles were not good, so I tried to delete this and make it all look a bit better. So still trying to understand the games, the game functions and etc. So it wasn't connecting for some reason. Then I tried to delete. Then I had to delete these 6-lane roads in order to see connect. Yep. And then we have nice and smooth smoothly going roads with curved road tools. Finally, I said it. And oh my gosh, I totally forgot to explain you the name of the city. The city has a name. It's on the bottom of the screen. It's called Bonito Coast. And Bonito, I believe, with the help of Google Translate, if it doesn't lie to me, Bonito means pretty in Spanish. So Bonito Coast. We have a pretty coast over there, in my opinion. And if you're Spanish, I'm sorry for messing up the word bonito. I'm sure I'm saying it badly. And if you're English speaking, I'm sorry too for my accent. I'm just sorry for life, I guess. But anyways, and here I'm trying to get off this huge system of layout that surrounds the 6-lane roundabout and to create something new. So I was connecting the roads, and I'm trying to finally get into the grid system. Grid. So yes, now we will win as much space as we possibly can out there. And now we will do some work inside this roundabout. And I thought it would be nice to put some pedestrian paths, or the pavement paths they call. I think that's how they're called in the game. So I was just trying to connect them like that, because why not? From one road to another, from one intersection to another, and yeah, just like that. Then I was trying to create to unite them all with another circle, but for some reason it didn't let me to. I don't know why. Still don't know why. Still learning. And yeah, and even with straight roads, paths, nope, just nope. And because of that, I just tried. You know what? You can never lose with trees. If you don't know what to do, just put trees. It's always great. So lots of trees, nice and beautiful. They will always win you a game. And with some different trees to have some different shades of green, I guess. With the different shapes. So there we have it. I think this way roundabout looks much better and prettier and everything. And because, as I said, we will do things differently and not start with a suburban villagey area. We will start with the downtown area right away, because we're in a sandbox mode and we can allow ourselves, after all. So high density commercial areas being placed will be closer to the roundabout, because I guess it makes more sense. I don't know, just because. But we don't want too much, because obviously there will be no such much of demand, I think. And then a lot of zoning for high density residential area. It will be everywhere, and then I will move over and put some offices, though I know at the beginning there will be some problems with this, because I think offices require education, and we have nothing at the moment. But not at the moment. We will have some schools, some high schools and universities for sure, but later. You can't have everything at once. And now we move on to this area, and that's where our dirty industry will be. Because if you remember from the natural resources view, we have oil really close to this area, so makes sense, I guess. And then I was thinking, how should I connect this, because it is always kind of a problem. You don't want to connect the roads with the highway just with a 4-lane intersection and just screw the traffic. So we have these 4-lane roads, so cars will have 2 lanes going one way and 2 lanes other way, and that is pretty much what's going on with the highway interchange. We have 2 roads that go in one way, but one road, so 2 lanes in one direction, 2 lanes in the other direction. I'm sure you understand what I mean, I hope. And so I was just trying to make them like, because they're pretty much the same, right? So either we have 2 one-way 2-lane roads, or we have 1 4-lane road, so it's the same thing. And by the way, do you know why we have in our tools 2-lane one-way roads, 6-lane one-way roads, and no 4-lane one-way roads? Why? Like, why? I don't know. Wow, I've read that modders are not allowed to change it yet. Hopefully in the future. I just don't understand, why would you not add the 4-lane one-way roads? But anyways, and I just ended up putting the roundabout. I know, I feel like it's the most obvious decision, so. And then I connected the 6-lane road over there, and I think it looks cool. So this way you will unite everything, and I will try to make as less intersections on this 6-lane road as possible, so though I'm sure I will fail at it. I always do. You just, as you go, the more you need to place more roads, and then it just doesn't work. So, and then another road, not 6-lane, just 4-lane. I don't think we need that much. And then I put this. Don't worry, I won't leave it like that connected to the railroad. I will just, you know, because there is already a bridge that goes over the highway, the railroad bridge, I decided to continue this story. And don't worry, I will remove this depot, station, whatever. I just had to put it to have an access to the railroads. So yeah, I have continued this bridge, and then I was trying to connect. And there we have it. Looks smooth, looks nice, great. And I don't want you there, go away. And then we connected this with some other curves, just so the layout will look more interesting. But for industry, I think it is allowed to have a grid. So I feel like that's what I'm gonna be doing here. Still using 4-lane just because it's very close to the entrance. And then I will use some 2-lane roads. Yeah, 90 degrees, and place this in some other ways, trying to put them so that we will have as much spot as possible for buildings to pop up. And then I was looking at this road and thinking, where should I continue this? There was a I was really tempted to connect it to the roundabout, but I said to myself, nope, you're not doing this. This roundabout is too small for this. So I've decided instead to build a bridge that will go over this four-lane road, just to not create another intersection. And I really like how it ended up looking. It just you know, makes a difference, I guess. Makes it look more interesting and not boring. Yeah, see, I was thinking, how should I put this where it will look better? It will be looking better. And then with the curved road tool, yep, great, almost perfect. Almost, no, but nah, perfect. Sometimes I have to persuade myself in that things are perfect because sometimes I wish I could remove everything and start it over again. It's all horrible, but it's not. I really like how everything is working out. Anyways, I'm just rambling. Yeah, connecting some other roads. We need the space, so, and we have a limited amount of money, so we can allow ourselves to demolish and then build again, and they'll destroy everything that we've spent so much money on. And then we're zoning industrial area, and I think we have just a standard dirty industry here, just because it fits this very busy theme that is going on this side of the map. And by this side I mean the other side of the highway. So, but on the other side we'll have a cleaner, smaller version with a little town. And then I just put a road on the other side of the roundabout. Don't really know why, just because. And here will be a little yeah, you see I've skipped the part where I was putting the electricity and the water supplies and the sewage, and yeah, you see I've got the pipes going on because I forgot to do it off camera before starting the city, because before starting building and recording, because I think it's so boring. It's just I don't think your eyes need to see this. It's just going from one way into another, then to the other way, and then coming back and trying to place these pipes. And because I've purchased so many tiles, the map is huge, so, and I'm not complaining about the map size. I love it, especially after the SimCity experience. Though I like SimCity experience, but you know, there have been some issues, and I had to put this electric lines, power lines. I'm not really a big fan of them. I will get rid of them sooner or later. Yeah, you see, I'm already doing it. They just, I don't know, I don't like them. They don't, sometimes they do look cool though, but sometimes they just ruin the gorgeousness. So, and we are almost done. Yeah, so that is it, almost. Now, if you like this episode of the series Let's Design City Skylines for City Skylines, then please leave a like. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. And yeah, leave a comment. I would love to listen to some recommendations. But anyways, until next time, stay tuned and goodbye.